Wednesday. It's hump day. How you guys doing today? We're doing it vertically today. I know some of y'all don't like it, but I wanted to really get as many eyes on this live as possible because I have a powerful, impactful challenge message for the community today. And I know we'll have some people popping in here that might not have ever been to one of these lives. We're also going to have a lot of my OG men and women that are here every week or every other week. So I want to really get this challenge out there. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Hit the thumbs up. 30-day challenge for DoorDash drivers. Look at me. I'm looking crazy today. My hair is looking crazy. Let's do something about that. We have a Mamba mentality today, y'all. Okay? We have a Mamba mentality, all right? 30-day challenge for all my gig workers out there, all right? And this isn't going to be about gig work necessarily, right? Well, I know a lot of you guys are gig workers. I know a lot of us are struggling. It's tough. It's tough out here for a lot of us, right? And it's already May, guys. It's May 1st. So this happened to line up perfectly. It's the first of the month. Cash your checks and come on, all my Bone Thugs and Harmony people out there. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's definitely time to wake up. We are in May. Most of us can remember when this year just started. It's gone by like that, right? We're almost to the halfway point of 2024. And before you know it, it's going to be summertime. It's going to be slow for a lot of you guys. It's going to be a struggle for some, success for others. And then we're going to have the back to school. Boom. Before you know it, it's holidays, and then bam, it's 2025. So before we get to that point, let's position ourselves today. Before I start, I want to say hi to people in the chat and hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, let us know in the chat. All right, who do we have with us today? Esteban, Count on My Own, SMG, Pitstar, what's up? Slim Pippin, Hustling, appreciate you. Mad Dash, what's up? Lisa, Randy, Nico, Cray, Rodden Racing, Nick, Cheeky Chops, appreciate the channel member, my man Mad Dash. Jennifer, appreciate you. Okay. Last week we touched on it just kind of organically. 30 days. Doing something for 30 days can help you. You have to formulate new habits, new behaviors, a new routine, but it takes 30 days. This isn't a Pedro thing. This is just what other people have known, and people have written books about this and papers about this, and they've lived it. Because you can't just do a diet for a day or a week. It has to be at least 30 days. You can't get healthy in a day or two. It's got to be 30 days of new habits. You can't do anything quickly. You can't position yourself to be better for 20 in the rest of this year by just doing something right now, going to the store, buying this and doing that, and using DoorDash differently for a week. 30 days to make a new, better version of yourself and hit a goal. You have to do it for 30 days at minimum. So we'll talk about that today. Now, who in the chat is having a better 2024 than you did this time last year? Some of you might remember we talked about this thing last year. Who right now feels better or worse in 2024, May 1, 2024, than you did last year? I'll pause and read the comment real quick from you guys. Who's in a better position right now? It's not just money, but just better. And whatever you wanted to be better at last year, are you better at that right now, May 1st, 2024? Let me read the comments. What up, Travis? Qualia, always a pleasure. Stewart says thumbs up. Grinding with worse. Donna says no, much worse. Okay. Cray says feel about the same. Nick says worse, unfortunately. Okay, let's lean into the worse. Since several of you guys said you're worse. What's the reasoning for that? Let's talk about it. Why worse? Eva says better. Got a new job today, says Dan. Congratulations on that. I'm better, says Cheeky. Okay, some better, some worse. I'm better. Was stuck at a go nowhere job with boss I couldn't stand. I can't even remember yesterday, says Ryan. Why worse? The people that said worse, why? Is it the economy? Did you not stick to your 30-day plan? Did something happen? Better for sure. Joe Biden, inflation. Okay, let's not blame him. Up 12% from 23. That's a success. Nope, anxiety's still kicking my ass. I hear you, Porky. I'm anxious to do myself. Nick says, lost job, just had an interview, but overqualified. I am definitely better, especially my health, says Mad Dash. That's fantastic. Single father with no help from the mother, says grinding with job lob. I don't know what that. Okay, that's that's a real comment right there. Single father with no help from the mother. Yeah, that overqualified comment from Nick hits because I think a lot of people are experiencing that right now. I make $6 less than I did last year. This time with DoorDash, $6 less. What do you mean per day? Got my car total, but now I'm debt free, so ignore that's better. Okay. DoorDashing full time has helped me control anxiety. I have better. Okay, that's good. So we've got some better and some worse. DoorDash offering less orders, much lower orders. Yeah. Okay, so let's lean into the worse. For all of you that commented worse, for somebody that are having monetary issues, health issues, maybe it's family issues. You're a dad, you ain't getting help from the mom, or vice versa, and you're in a worse spot now because you're doing it all on your own. Let's lean into that for a second. Let me get this off the screen. Thinking back to last year and the things that you were able to have that were better, things that you were accomplishing, things that you were doing. And now you've had some roadblocks hit you this year. So now that we know the roadblocks are there, and you don't have to accept it, but the reality is those roadblocks are there. Inflation, a bad baby mama, a bad baby daddy, a DoorDash account that's just not giving you orders anymore, whatever it is for you, right? That roadblock is there. We've acknowledged it. We've seen it. Sometimes it's the elephant in the room, but we have to attack it. So I ask everybody that's in the situation that's worse, what can you do in the next 30 days to improve it? You don't have to answer. It's just a question for you to think about. Are there things that you could do in your everyday life to make you feel a little bit better when we get to July? A little bit better when we get to June? What are those things? Don't have to answer them. I'm asking you guys. What are they? Some things that work for me. I'll give you an example today. I've been doing DoorDash and it's pretty good. It's still pretty good for me because I adapted a year and a half ago with the systems, and I started to learn little things that I could do to improve and not feel like I am a DoorDash employee, because I don't feel that way, but I know some of you guys do. In the last month, I implemented a catering app called Deliver That. Today I did a breakfast order. No, that was yesterday. Today I did another breakfast order. They sent me one last night. It was Cracker Barrel in Fenton. Picked it up. Then I had another one a couple hours later. So I did the breakfast order. I did DoorDash in between. Positioned myself to pick up the second catering. Did DoorDash after. I got home today at 1:30, $180. I started my day at 7 a.m. I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting. That's not a lot of money. But for some of you, it's not bad. I adapted by adding an app that might give me an opportunity to have a pre-scheduled order, start my morning off with a good cash flow, work my DoorDash account, another catering, a little more DoorDash. I'm home at time for lunch with my girls, set up some things, and go live with you guys. My earnings can be done for the day. Now, some of you or me, I might just say, well, you know what? I don't like how DoorDash is going, so I'm not going to try something different. For me, I wake up a little earlier if the opportunity is there. I have a new app. I'm building relationships with those people. And if I do this, and I'm in my third week of Deliver That, so this is my 30-day challenge to myself. Let me do something different, get out of my comfort zone for 30 days with a catering app, and see what happens. Can I save myself some time? And time is money for me. Can I make some more money? Can I drive less or more miles? I don't know. But I'm going to do it for 30 days. I told myself I'm going to do this for 30 days. And every day, even if it's something that's like not a great order, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to learn. I'm going to cultivate relationships with these merchants. I'm going to learn what Deliver That has to offer in St. Louis. Now, you could formulate this into your life, like waking up early, starting your day off right, eating better. Today is May 1st. My challenge is, and my hope is, a couple of you guys and gals are looking at a situation that you want to improve upon in your life, whatever that is for you. Insert this thing here. Please personalize it. And just do that for 30 days. Just fucking do it for 30 days. Whatever that is. And don't get to day 7 and think this is great. You're going to hit a hump at some point. It might be day 4, day 7, day 15, day 29. Just commit to doing those things, reachable, achievable, attainable goals, and do it for 30 days. And then come back to next month's live or whatever and tell us how it went. And I know these are easy, some people's like, well, Pedro, it's easier said than done. I hear you. A lot of us can have a good idea, but the action behind it is where that idea is going to actually come and like do something for you. I think a lot of us just look at, fuck, I was better off last year. Okay, well, let me blame inflation. That could be justified. Let me blame this person because they're not doing this. They're not helping me. Let me look at this. Let me do that. Let me blame DoorDash because they got these programs. They got this. I can't make money. I can't do this. I got to do this. I got to do that. These are all can be justified true. But are we going to continue to just have that mindset? Or are we going to say, well, what can I control? Let me sit down. Let me open the book up. Let me sit down. Let me turn DoorDash off for a minute. Let me turn off YouTube. Okay, this is me. This is me pretending to be you tonight. Let me open my book up. Let me get my pen out. All right, let me write down. Let me get a piece of paper. All right, let me write down some things. Let me draw a line, go across. I got my line, and I'm across. Reality, what I deserve. My handwriting's bad. Reality on one, what I deserve. My reality is not making enough money. Not eating well. Not spending enough time with my kids. Just some examples. Didn't get the job I interviewed for. 4 realities for you right now. Okay? Now, what do I deserve? Hey, you know what? I deserve more money. Another line right there. How do I get more money? Do I just start my day earlier? Do I extend my time? Do I get a part-time job? Reachable, achievable, attainable goals. Could be those 3 things. Do we want to wake up early? Do we want to work more? Do we want to try to go to Indeed or Monster and try to get another job? Do we want to do those things? No. But if it's going to make your reality a little bit better with your money, we got to do what we got to do. Not eating well. Okay, well, the reality is I'm not eating well. Why? Am I eating out too much? Am I not cooking enough at home? Am I indulged in, do I want to just give myself a little satisfaction so I eat that pint of ice cream every night? What do I deserve? I deserve to eat better. I deserve to want to wake up and not feel like shit. I deserve not to be 300 pounds. I deserve to be feeling like I have more energy, because when you eat like shit, you don't have good energy sometimes. Okay, well, what can I do? I could eat better at home. I could meal prep. Reachable, achievable, attainable goals. I could go online and get some diet tips and tricks from somebody. I could ask a fellow friend or relative, hey, man, I saw you look great. You've been losing weight. What have you been doing? I could do some research into what my macros are. Macros, write this down, MACROS. Everybody has macros. Everybody's macros are personalized. Now, I'm not a dietitian, but you do your research, talk to a professional. These are things you could do to make your reality a little bit better. But you got to write them down. You got to think about it. You got to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever that exercise looks like, put them on paper. You'd be surprised at what you might write down and what you would see. Put that piece of paper on your refrigerator, put it in your notes on your phone, transcribe it, put it in notes on the phone, put it in your car if you're a delivery driver. Look at that motherfucker every day. This is my reality. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be in 30 days. Let me write some reachable, achievable, attainable goals. Don't make it a huge paragraphs. You got to be able to look at it visually. It's a couple of sentences. You're looking at it every day for 30 days. And I want to spend more time with my kids. That's one of mine. With Ruby. We spend a lot of time together, but what can I do? What can I do? I don't work weekends. I take her to the library on Saturdays. Maybe I want to be home every night for dinner. Hey, you know what? If that's important to me and I can cook dinner with her, I want to spend more quality time with my family. If that means sacrificing an hour sleep in the morning and getting up and attacking my day to make that extra $30 so I can get home at 5 o'clock versus 6 o'clock, or 4 o'clock versus 5, or 6 versus 7, I saved an hour at night, but I sacrificed a little bit of time in the morning. My phone's blowing up. These are things you can control, but you have to know your reality first. Write the fucking shit down. and then say, what do I deserve? Okay, I deserve this. How can I get that? It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be for everybody. But for the few of you that really want to change some things positively in your life, you got to write it down and do it for 30 days. Write that shit down. Who we got in here? Write that down. Migrants and immigrants want that money. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say, Holy, but okay. What if you don't live in reality? Ooh, just Roy deliveries. If you don't live in reality, then we have a separate conversation to have. I can't help you with your reality. Everybody's reality is different. But it's a good point. Handsome Hustler says, haven't had any engine or transmission problems with my 2016 Honda Elantra. I don't know what that's about. DoorDash is booming. I had a pretty good day with DoorDash today. Mad Dash says, I'm leveling up in my trade. It's hard and stressful. Been exercising a few times each week for the last couple of months to prepare for 60 to 70 hour work weeks. So Mad Dash, and I know Mad Dash, he's talking about his goals. He's leveling up in his career to make more money for his family. And he knows he's going to need strength and energy and a good physical mind and body. So he's also working out to achieve the things that he's going to be achieving, what he's working towards, because they're going to work together. That's a man that's probably written things down, visualized it, has a plan, and it doesn't always go perfect, but he's working his plan. And his plan is beyond 30 days. But I'm sure Mad Dash started, actually years ago, having a 30-day goal plan. Smart, busy. Yeah, we got Cinco de Mayo, so we know the DoorDash app's going to be crazy. Look at how the NBA is endorsing them and many others. Holy Trinity, I don't know who you are. We don't do the negativity here. I don't know if you make the money, don't let them in. Players Club, I don't know if you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's fine. I probably missed something. Doesn't matter. Hope you got my email. Nick, yeah, I think I did see it. I haven't responded yet. The gig guy, I'm late, but I'm here. What up? We're talking about leveling up our life in 30 days. Make the money. The market makes all the difference in the world. With DoorDash, mine is not good anymore. So Donna, your market's not good. That's your reality. We just talked about writing down your reality. So Donna, what do you deserve? You deserve to make a livable wage, good money for your time. You got your car out there, you're using your gas, your automobile. You know DoorDash, as you said, the market makes all the difference in the world to DoorDash. Mine is not good anymore. So your reality, DoorDash is trash in your market. You deserve better paying offers, better paying opportunities. What's the next goal? What's the next step? Write it in the chat for me. It's oversaturated. Okay, that's the reality. What's the resolution? I'll wait. What's up, Eric? Catering apps can definitely be a game changer for some. Absolutely. So Donna, you know your reality. What are you gonna do about it? Now I can give you the cliche answer. You can type in a cliche answer. We could talk about like get another app, go back to a W-2, do this, do that. Maybe the answer is also within the app itself. Are you part of the pizza program? Or do you do shop and delivers? Qualia says, as you know, brother, I had to get a W-2 as the gig work is not enough for me at the moment. However, I am still going to do it work after the W-2. More money, y'all. There you go. Qualia has adapted. She knew her reality, her market, not sustainable right now. Let me go back to a W-2, refocus, get some pay that's guaranteed, and still hustle on the side. Qualia is taking control of her reality. I live in Minnesota. Is there a dasher making good money from DoorDash? I have no idea. I'm not from Minnesota. What up, Kevin? How you doing? Zifty has been pretty good for me. There you go. Zifty is another catering app. I just learned about that a couple of weeks ago. I'm not on it, but I've heard it's an app that people can take advantage of, right? I think the order volume is simply down. It's easy to keep saying it's oversaturated, but the order volume and saturation, so they go hand in hand. So if the order volume is down, you might feel and say it's oversaturation because you're not seeing enough. That might not be the case. It might just be not enough volume. Hard to say which one it is in your marketplace necessarily, right? VHO, DoorDash, and catering apps. Yeah. For me, it's catering, DoorDash, Instacart. Lots of people willing to let their pride and ego make them broke, then get a W-2. That pride and ego, man. Listen, that pride and ego is 2020 talk. In 2024, man, we got things, we got goals to hit, we got bills to pay, we got mouths to feed, we got a life to live. That pride and ego, we got to put that bitch in the back seat. A lot of us have it riding in the shotgun with us when we're doing our DoorDash deliveries. I won't do $5 for a mile. I won't do anything less than $6. But you're broke as fuck. Let me repeat that for everybody in the back of the live right now. We do have drivers out there. I will never do anything less than $6. Taco Bell comes in. You've been to that Taco Bell before. It's usually really good. No problem. It's $5, 1.2 miles, and you're declining it. And then you're sitting in the same parking lot waiting for a $6 order. So that $1 difference is gonna, your pride and ego is gonna sit there and make you not make money. That Taco Bell 5 for whatever, it's $5 a mile. They might have stacked it. They could have added another $5 or $6 or $7 order to your run. Now that's $12. You never would have known that if you're sitting there declining it. And you're just waiting for something, and you're living in 2021, 2022. Those days are done. The reality of the situation is pride and ego is the downfall of many of you people. Many drivers, your pride and ego is so big, and I'm a prideful egomaniac sometimes. Trust me, all right? I'm trying to get better at it, but it gets in my way too. It gets in my way. But I'll tell you what, I mean, I do okay with DoorDash still, because I don't allow me to have, there's a little bit of a gray area. Not everything is black and white in the gig economy. It's very fluid. Okay, it's like water. It's fluid. You have to roll with it. So if you're that driver, I won't take anything less than $6. But you're not making money, your pride and ego got in the way. 1,000% I stand and die on that hill. Do you have to do it to make it these days? Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. And don't take trash, don't compromise, but adapt. Know your reality. My reality is I deserve to make money in the gig economy. I deserve to feel better. I deserve to look like I used to look, even though I've been eating like shit the last 10 years. Okay, let me change that right now. I deserve a better body, a better mind, a better spirit, a better soul, a better relationship, more money. I deserve to wake up and not feel defeated. I know a lot of you guys are waking up and like, fuck, I gotta do DoorDash today. Oh, how many of y'all woke up today and was like, oh, I gotta go to my W-2. I gotta do DoorDash. I do not want to do this. I've had them days, trust me. At my W-2 and when I dash sometimes. You're like, oh, yesterday was horrible. I made $80. Oh, I do not want to do this right now. Who feels me on? Who woke up today like that? I know some of you guys did. And then you're sitting in a parking lot, it's a McDonald's, like, oh my God, this thing is not going off. If you have that experience over the last 30 days or the last few months of 2024, if you've had more of those days than you like, part of that is your fault. Hard truth, call it tough love. That's how I give it here. Two things can be the same at one time. That could be your reality, but you can change your reality by, man, you know what? Maybe I got to get a W-2 for the time being. Maybe I got to try this app. Maybe I got to try a different zone. Maybe I got to work breakfast shift. Maybe I got to do this. Maybe I got to not say everything's got to be $6 and above. So when you see a $5 going a mile, you're like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'd rather not do 3 of those this hour. I'd rather not make $15. I'd rather sit here and make $0. Or you could have made 15, gone 3 or 4 miles, made $15. Or you can sit in the same parking lot for 45 minutes to an hour and make $0. Many of you guys are doing that, and you're like, oh, this sucks. Oh, it sucks. While other people around you are actually making profit and making money. Think about that for a second. I wasn't listening. Qualia, what day? Today's Wednesday, right? Last week, there was a day. Might have been Thursday. I was like, I do not want to do this. It was Thursday. My girls were going out of town. They left that morning. I was like, I do not want to work today. I don't want to work today. I still did. And sometimes it's okay to just take the day off. But I think we all have those days where like, I'm not feeling this. Or I don't want to go to my W-2. Or I don't want to do this. Whatever it is. I don't want to work out. I don't want to have that quinoa brown rice with broccoli and chicken. I'd rather have KFC, McDonald's. I'd rather have a piece of pizza. Like, we all have those things. We got to give ourselves some grace. It's okay. But like, if you're not proud and happy of your reality, If when you wake up, your feet hit the ground, you're like, fuck this shit. It's time for something has to change. If you're waking up that often feeling that way, something has got to change. So start today, it's May 1st, and do something different for 30 days. I'm not telling you what that is. Everybody will have a different thing, a different goal, a different existence. Just fucking 30 days, just 30 days. I've done this in my life several times. It doesn't always work, but I'll never stop trying to be better. And I fail all the time, but I'm chasing the best version of myself, right? I'm looking for ways to make more money so that I could have that freedom, have a sense of calmness and peace for me and mine. So I'm always trying to adapt. I don't want to be stuck in my ways. I don't want my pride and ego to get in the way. I'm always trying to just be a better man, a better person. And I fail all the time. But I'm not going to stop. What's your excuse? What's the best way to get money? Subscribe to this channel. Hit the top screen if you're watching. Like the content and subscribe. That's funny, right? Don, I appreciate the thumbs up. I don't know who this person is, but we don't do that stuff here on this channel, especially on Wednesday. It's not the channel for that. Let's stay on topic. Thank you very much. Just stay moving, yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all today. I'll pull it up on my phone because I don't want you to ever think I'm just talking shit. Okay? I talk shit, but not about this. So I had the catering today, which was great, and my DoorDash earnings. I'm gonna pull them up and be completely transparent with you guys. $96 is what I made on DoorDash, and I did 2 caterings as well. Okay, so if you click on, I did some small orders today because they made sense. I was in a part of town I'm not usually in, and I was doing breakfast runs. So I dropped off my first catering. It was 8 o'clock, right at 8 o'clock. What's today? Wednesday? Okay, so take a look. My first dash, $52 in almost 2 hours. But look how many deliveries I did. I did 8. I did several $5. I think I did 3 $5 at McDonald's, all like a mile or between a mile and 1.8. So delivering to people at their like work that was close to the McDonald's. I did a Walgreens. I did a $4 order that was going like 0.8 miles. I did a couple of 6s. I think I did an 11 that was in there. They don't always have to be big, but the algorithm kept me busy. $5 a mile, done. Do it. Then I did another dash. Here's a $32 dash. 1 hour, 8 minutes, $32. Not bad. I did 6 deliveries. Look at that. $6, $7, $5.75, $8, $5. See, I practice what I preach. Okay, adaptability. Not everything's going to be a banger. And then my last run was $12. There it is, right there. I did 2 deliveries, a $6 and a $6. Okay, the money can be there. We have to adapt. We have to say, I need to make this. What is the algorithm showing me? Whatever. Boom. You might have a new W-2. You might have to get up a little bit early, do a little dash in the morning, go to work, turn on the Dash app, dash along the way home, make an extra. It could be $5 or $6 or $10. The answer to many of our problems is usually right in front of us, with an opportunity that some of us are either too lazy or don't know that that have in front of us. The answer to your problems is usually right in front of you. It's either something that you can do actionably with your time and exchanging time for money or whatever, or exchanging more of your time just to exercise or whatever it is, like Mad Dash does when he gets off work sometimes. The answer might be somebody that's in your family or a friend, somebody that you can reach out to and say, hey, man, I'm struggling with this. Can I get your ear for a minute? Can I talk to you for 10 minutes? Because I know maybe you dealt with it too. I need a sounding board. Sometimes our pride and ego doesn't allow us to be vulnerable. Sometimes you might be vulnerable and you don't get the response you needed. Might have just been the wrong person, wrong time, whatever. Doesn't mean you stop. The answer is usually in front of us. But sometimes we have these blockers that don't allow us to see them. Sometimes the blockers are put there by other people, by media, by whatever. Sometimes we put the blockers there on our own. Bro, clocking in from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m., you will make 100 plus. Clock off, get your rest, then hit 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. You will make 150 a day guaranteed in my market. Yeah, that's a different way of doing DoorDash. I would never do it that way, but that's what you found works for you. You're hitting your goals. You probably adapted. You noticed, hey, this is where the money is in my market. I'm going to break up my day, attack those shifts, and I'm good to go. A lot of us were doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Do something different for 30 days. If you're not making money with DoorDash, Uber, or whatever apps you do, Instacart, work the app differently for 30 days. What do you have to lose? You already say DoorDash sucks, right? You're already saying it's trash. I can't make money. Do something different for 30 days. What do you have to lose? You're not making money. And talk to me in 30 days. If you're somebody that's like, I'll never do anything less than $6. I did like 8 orders today. Not 8. No, probably about 8 orders today that were less than $6. But they made sense to me. And I made good money. I made $30 an hour today on DoorDash. It doesn't always have to be a home run. They don't need to always be bangers. The bangers aren't there anymore. When we used to cherry pick all these orders, they're not there sometimes. We used to hit home runs. For my baseball people out there, I used to hit a home run every game, man. Yeah, I'm a slugger. Getting those RBIs, I'm home run, home run, home run, doubles, off the wall, boom, boom. Those days are over for some of those players, but they don't realize it. Now they adapted to swing. They choked up on the bat a little bit. They're getting singles and doubles. Their on-base percentage is higher. They're still batting runs in, and they're still on the team. But some players still swinging for the fences, but they got a little bit older. The pitching got better. The ball field got longer. It used to be 380 fields dead center. Now it's 420. But I'm trying to hit home runs and it's getting to the warning track. The outfielders catching it. I sat in the batter's box and said, let me adjust. Look how deep they are. I'll take some singles and doubles all day long. I'm still hitting my goals. I'm still getting that fat contract because now my on-base percentage is 500. Before my on-base was 300. I might have hit more home runs, but I'm a better baseball player right now. Some of you guys will get that, some of you guys won't. It's not about being a company man. It's not about bending the knee. It's not about being a shill. It's not about, if you're not hitting your goals, do something different for 30 days in whatever walk of life you're trying to improve in. Cherry picking is dead. I cherry pick in a different way now than I did before. But the way it used to be, absolutely. Just the order volume is not there. The large order program is not what it used to be. It's just people aren't ordering or tipping as much. So you have to change the game. The game changed, you change with it. You're welcome. Wisdom. Hey, make a lot of mistakes. I'm just talking my talk. Delivery you, how you doing? Lido, on Smash Delivery, what up, what up? Ryan, what up? Sigma, what up? 30 days, y'all. Just 30 days. That's all. Do it for you. Fuck me, I'm a dude on the internet. My words don't mean shit. Do it for yourself. Come back and tell me how it went. On this channel, we don't pacify. Ain't no losers up in here. We don't play victims. I hate that victim shit. I don't like it. It gives real victims a bad name. There are real people really struggling out here. Maybe that's you. I'm not saying you're not. But there are people that are playing the victim. They're not really struggling. They're just not good with their money. They're not adapting, and their pride and ego are in the way. I can't fuck with you. I can't help you if you're that person. This channel's not for you. Okay? We take control of our movements, our actions. We adapt. We adjust. We have hard truth and tough conversations with ourselves in the mirror. We surround ourselves with good people. And we continue to try to thrive and continue to try to do what we got to do. That's what we do on this channel. And if you're new here and you like that, that's what we do here. Hustle, what up? What's the 30-day challenge? I'm late. We're talking about if you're not having success in whatever avenue of your life, bro. It could be DoorDash. I've seen you've adapted. You had that high AR. Now it seems like you're making better money in your market with that low AR. Right? You adapted the game. We're talking about changing something. Weight loss, fitness, DoorDash earnings, family stuff. If you're not hitting the goal that you have set in mind, and if your reality isn't what you want it to be, do something different for 30 days. In order to form new routines, new habits, reachable, achievable goal setting, and do that thing or things for 30 days in a row. Watch it impact your life in a positive way. That's what we're talking about, brother. Glad to see you here, man. I hope you and yours are well. WS King, fantastic. I'm gonna drive to another zone for dinner rush tonight. Try it out. Yeah, I mean, and you might get to that zone. It might be trash, but if what you're working in is trash, trash is trash, right? So doing something different is the start. I believe that. Y'all make 200 and make y'all gas back. Y'all will be straight. Start at 4 a.m. Whatever. I can't work at 4 a.m. I mean, I could, but I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing 4 a.m. Listen, some of us have this mentality, and some of us don't. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. What's your mentality going to be for the next 30 days? Today's May 1. Today starts a new chapter in the year. There's 12 chapters every year, okay? And depending on where you live, there's different seasons for different reasons, and there's this and there's that, and you got a lot of things going on. May 1, new chapter. How do you want May to look? It's as simple as that. I don't know, Lito. I think it's going to be Celtics and Timberwolves in the finals. That's two teams they got right now. Minnesota's hot. That's what I have for y'all today. Excuse me. 30 days. Do something for 30 days. You don't have to share it. Not everything in life needs to be shared. It needs to be talked about. 30 days. Keep your head down. Grind. Work the apps different. Try a new app. I want to deliver that. I love it so far. I'm telling you what. I've never done these caterings. This is a good thing. My pride and ego got in the way a little bit with the DoorDash because the DoorDash money was always pretty good. Now it's like, damn, I can get home. I'm basically can save an hour to 2 hours every day. Get home early and make the same money. It's not that I'm not looking to try to make more money. I'm looking to get home earlier. And for everybody, your goals will be different. I want to not be out as long. I want to work less and make the same. I don't need to make more than $200 a day in the gig economy. It's not my goal. I could, but that's not how I play with my money. That's not how I work with my family life balance. I just want to work less and still make my 200. That's it. And I might hit 225 one day, and maybe one day it's 175. It's $200 average. I just don't want to be out all day doing it. I want to do it in the shortest amount of time as possible. What up, UDM? Listen, bro, that deliver that app, it's hitting. I'm loving this shit. I did my first breakfast run. We're talking about 30 days. If you want new change in life, 30 days, do something different for 30 days, see where you're at. So we're talking about gig ass, but we're talking about life and goal setting, reachable, achievable, attainable goals. UDM knows what I'm talking about because he's adapted. But I did my first breakfast run yesterday. That shit was easy. Last night, they sent me one late. It was like 11:30 at night. I got a breakfast run. Accepted it. Boom. And then I did another one. They sent me one this morning. So I did both of those. They were hours apart. DoorDash in between. DoorDash after. Made my money. Was done by 1:30. I'm loving to deliver that app. Loving it so far. Loving it. Gigwise, what up? Gigwise, bro. I had 5 offers today in my account. It was hitting me in like a 20-minute span. Boom, I accepted them all. I looked at them. I got 2 for tomorrow already. I dropped the other 3. They didn't make sense. And I broke them down. I'm looking at the times. Can I do that? Can I do that? I was like, nah, I can do these 2. But that's it. I can't do the other 3. But yeah, man. It's been good. It's been a really good app to work so far. Yeah. Put them broccolis in the chat for my man UDM, man. Put the broccolis in the chat for the OG. So that's what we're talking about today. I'm not going to be on here long. 30 days. If y'all trying to lose weight, if you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, whatever it is for you, you want to spend more time with your kids, you want a better relationship, you want your DoorDash account to be better, let me tell y'all something. I showed you my numbers just now, what I did today. I mean, 90, what did I make today with DoorDash? And I didn't break a sweat. I'll put it up again for everybody that's new. A lot of you guys think it's dead or it's trash. It's how you set your account up. I believe that so much. I mean, this isn't a lot of money. I made $96 in 3 hours today with DoorDash. In between the caterings, $96. Roasted broccoli. You just have to, we have to, some of us, excuse me, if you're not achieving your goals financially or whatever, relationship-wise, your health, you have to do something different, but it has to be for 30 days. Start with 30 days. And you might get to day 7, day 15, day 27, and it might be like, oh, I want to just do 30 days. It's not that much. 30 days. If your DoorDash is trash, work it differently for 30 days. If you're like, I always got to be $6 or above. If you're declining $5 for a mile, I did like 8 of those today. McDonald's, $5, boop, boop. Nope, I'll go back to McDonald's, boop, boop. Walgreens, you want me to buy one item? Boop, boop. Pampers, boop. Oh, and you know what that guy did? Let me show you. He tipped an extra $5. It was actually $4.50 Walgreens, one item, 0.8 miles. I said, the Walgreens is right there. He's right there. I'm doing it. It's 8:40 in the morning. Done. $4.50. And then what does he do? What does he do? Look. Because I did it so quick. Look at it. Look. $5 tip. Extra. That turns out to be $9.50. That's not always going to happen. But we have to put that pride and ego, that old ways of doing DoorDash and the gig economy. It's got to be $6 or more. That's cool. But if you ain't hitting your goals, you're gonna be broke as fuck sitting in the parking lot complaining that there's no money out here because you just declined a $5 going a mile because you don't want to do $5. But you're complaining you ain't making money. That's why you're not making money. You didn't adapt. Do something different for 30 days in whatever avenue of life you're not having success in. Come back to me and tell me how you feel after 30 days. That's what this live's about. Appreciate y'all. Deliver that. Bro, gig-wise, I had those 5. I had 2 from Joya's Deli, which I'd never seen before. I had 1 from Planet Sub I had to drop. And then they sent me 1 out in Illinois. So I got 1 right now I got in the morning, or not the morning, but late. It's like late morning, early lunch. My first one is, I'm going on Olive. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Anyways. And then I'm going to pick up from the taco joint at like 11:15. I love that place. They love me there already. So I got 2 for tomorrow. So that's basically $75 right there. I'm averaging right now on Deliver That almost $35 per order. I got paid today. It was $34.50 each order. I did 4 in that pay period. So anyways, 30 days, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. 30 days. 30 days. I got a video that's going to come out tonight that I just shot. I have an announcement straight from DoorDash's desk that they sent me this past Friday. I'm going to give you guys some report from what DoorDash is telling me about some things. That's in tonight's video, okay? If you guys got any other questions, I'll hang out just for a couple of minutes. I'll look at the chat. Joya's Deli, usually from their commissary way out in Maryland Heights, not on the hill. Yes, Maryland Heights. It wasn't the hill, because I pick up from the hill all the time. It was Maryland Heights, and there was 2 of them. And I couldn't take both anyway, otherwise I would have. It just didn't, the routing wouldn't have made sense, so I got 2 that route perfectly. So that'll be good. I'm going to go to Olive and pick up, I can't remember the name of the joint. Anyways, and then drop it off downtown. And then I got like 20-minute window to drive 5 minutes basically to pick up from the Ballpark Village. And the Ballpark Village is going right down the road. So within that hour, that's going to take me 1 hour, $75, 1 hour. I'm like 2 minutes behind you on Pedro. YouTube froze on me. Oh, it did? Let's see. Any questions? You can deliver this or you can deliver that. What are you doing this month for 30 days? What am I doing? I'm in the middle of learning this app, the catering. Adjusting my schedule, waking up early if the opportunity is there, adjusting the schedule with that, learning the app, building relationships, trying it for 30 days. And at the end of the 30 days, I'm going to look at my profitability and see just how much the catering app is worth it or not worth it. That's my challenge to myself for 30 days. And I'm almost there. So my 30 days already kind of started, but I'm in the middle of that, so I wasn't going to add anything else. I try to focus on 1 or 2 things at a time. If I try to do too much, it doesn't work for me. No, it wasn't that place gig-wise. I can't remember it. I'll text it to you later. Live by the 7P prior proper planning, prevent piss poor performance. Ray, I've never heard that before. I like that. Yeah, I got a lot. I had 5 in a box at one time, so. You ever consider reinvesting money into the stocks itself? Money on money? The stocks, yeah, I'm not going to give stock advice because I'm not a professional at that, but I know it's a good thing for some. Listen, short, concise live today. We're at 45 minutes. That's what I got for you guys. Don't go out there and play the victim. Don't be afraid to try something different. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Start something reachable, achievable, attainable. It has to be reachable, achievable, attainable. It can't be, I want to make $700 a day on DoorDash or the gig economy and I'm going to work 20 hours. Not reachable, not achievable, not attainable. Reachable, achievable, attainable goals. If you're not making money, try something different for 30 days. Write them down like we talked about. Get your book out. Get your notepad in your phone. Write these things down. 30 days. That's what I got for y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. Hope to see you in tonight's video. I'll see you next Wednesday for another Motivational Hour.